It's so hot! Hello my friends! My name is SammiCake and welcome to Vlognesday. That sounded terrible. But hi! It's been a while. It's been a week, but hi! How are you doing? I got my cat ears on because I was asked to have cat ears on because I haven't had them on for quite a while. But they're back for now. But a topic I really want to talk about in this Vlognesday, you can probably tell by the title of this Vlognesday, is Pokémon Go. It's been recently released. It has been like 2 weeks now. I can't even remember, but it's been released and it is awesome. I actually really enjoy it. It's more effective than I anticipated it to be. I did not think it'd be as effective as it is, and it seemed to just take in the world by storm, and I love it. So, haven't heard what Pokémon Go is, and you live in the cave? Then I'll tell you. Basically, you just go out, catch Pokemon in the real world, rather than just catching it on the game. It's all a game, but you basically use Google Maps, walk around, using GPS as it tracks you down, and then you find a Pokemon. And it is so fun. I don't even know what it is about it. It's just so fun. Just, especially if you're doing it with a friend. I have been doing it with Phil, and we've just been walking around together, finding Pokemon, going to Pokestops, and it's just been a blast. It has been so much fun doing that. As you explore the real world, you have this little pop-up window that comes up and it shows what Pokemon are nearby. It shows you when it's like one that isn't quite nearby, or when you haven't caught it, shows that as well. And then when it appears, it just pops up on your map and you just tap it and boom, you go and catch it. Just swipe, little swipe, and you catch it. And it's so simple, but it's so effective. And you can even like do like a curveball. So this is what I usually do. I just curve, and then boom. There you go, catch it, or at least try to. But you just keep doing this. You have to try and catch as many Pokemon as possible. Don't just catch one of one type, like you do in a real game. Because if you do that, you're not going to get to evolve your Pokemon. You need to catch as many as possible and get as many candies as possible, and then also transfer ones that you don't need. Because if you keep them, you're just wasting up space and you need the candy. So yeah, pretty much you just need to get rid of them. And there's also gyms around, and you have 3 different teams. So there's yellow, red, and blue. So I think it's Instinct, Valor, and Mystic. Yeah, that's right. I'm in Team Valor. Woohoo! So cool. But I don't know. I like the gyms. I like how we all have teams, and it's a fair amount of teams as well. It's not like overcrowded teams, and you go around, and some spot marks, like hot spots, they have gyms rather than these Pokestops. Pokestops give you items, which is a really good way to get items in the game. And gyms, you fight against other people if they're taking over the gym. So if there's a blue team in the gym and you're part of a red team, you can go fight against that team. Unfortunately, I think the gym, how the whole gym works, I think it's a bit weird. Because if you have like, well, if there's like 3 Pokemon in there, you have to defeat all 3 of them, and it gets rid of the weakest one. So you have to fight for gym again to kill 2 of them, and it gets rid of the weakest one, and you have to do the strongest one last. And I don't know, it just seems very weird in a way. I don't think it should be like that. But nevertheless, that's just how the gym is, and it's really fun. I do like fighting against people on the gyms and fighting for my right to own gym. Oh, but I'm not too much into it right now because sometimes it's a bit complex, and I think in the future it might get a bit out of hand, and no matter what you do, you have no chance getting it. So like earlier today, although so first someone did take it, I saw a gym that had about 4 Pokemon in it that were all level 400 or more, and it's like an Aerodactyl, it was like a Vaporeon, a Flareon. There's all these sort of Pokemon, and it's just like, no. But then someone actually did take it later on, and it was like, how did they manage that? No idea. But it's just really interesting how gyms work. And another thing that comes with Pokemon is these Pokestops, like I said earlier. You spin them and you get some items. These are like hotspots as well in the area. And one of the cool things about these is that you can put like lures on them. If you have this lure module, you can put lure on it and it attracts Pokemon to it. And not only does it attract Pokemon, but it also attracts trainers. Amount of times I'm like, oh, there's lure over there, let's go over there. Goes over there, join in and see other people around, also playing Pokemon Go. And it's just so awesome to see that society around Pokemon Go. All these people are playing Pokemon Go at the same time. And I love it. That's like the main thing I love about this application is that loads of people are playing it and we can all interact with one another. I'm a really shy person, so I haven't really been interacting with other people. But sometimes people come up to me and be like, oh hey, there's an Aerodactyl in this church. And it's like, thanks for the tip. And there was this other person came up to me before and we was talking for a little while about the Pokemon we got, and he was saying, oh yeah, I got this early on, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I just hatched Nickatone. Wow. And it's just that sort of communication that makes this game, it just brings it more alive and it makes people want to get it even more, and it's just so much fun. I love it. Just the community around it. Of course, there's some bad things that comes with having this application, is that people go around in dangerous areas at night time and they get attacked. And there's people out there taking advantage of the fact that they can sort of know your location. I say sort of because the only way they can know it is if they're nearby and they see the Pokélore, or if they see a gym being taken over. But most of the time it's okay. Well, at least that's how I found it, but sometimes it can be bad. And if you are going to play Pokemon Go at night time, take a friend with you, or take a group of friends. Just be safe. Because me and Phil, we went out and we were actually going to go into a park at night time. We didn't in the end because it was locked up, but there was a Pokélore inside there. We were really tempted to go in there, but it's just one of the things that you should not be doing because it's really risky. You do not know who's around the corner who can just jump out and then attack you and steal your stuff, and it's just really risky business. So be careful out there if you are playing Pokemon Go. Nevertheless, the whole concept of catching all of the first generation Pokemon in this game is amazing. There's so many to catch, and you keep finding new ones. Like, oh my god, I'm so close to getting this, or involving this to get this new Pokemon I haven't got before, and it's just like, so awesome. I love it. It's so cool. It's just bringing back so many memories flooding back of playing Pokemon previously. And I gotta say, one bad thing about this game is the servers. I hate saying about this because I always complain about it anyway on Twitter. Sorry. But the servers, they keep breaking and it's so frustrating. But I went to town this morning at like 6 AM or something ridiculous. Servers have been fine. And then it just got later on in the day, and then it started being a bit funny. So basically, if you want to have the best servers, get on in there early in the morning-ish. I guess if you live in the UK, that's like 6 AM for me in the UK, because I live in the UK. The server seems to be quite okay then. But if you go in any time later, it can be really dodgy. For example, yesterday, I tried to catch a Dratini. I could not. Simple as, I could not catch a Dratini because whenever I tapped on it, it just disappear. And it was just so frustrating because it was right there and I could not do anything about it. And also another example is that someone came up to us and said, oh, there's an Aerodactyl for church. The app would not open, the app would not work. Missed out on an Aerodactyl. So servers can be a huge problem right now. I know that might put some people to play the game because of the servers. But honestly, I would not put it off so much because it's still a really awesome game, really fun game to play when it was walking around. It also drains your battery a lot, I went on it earlier today, like I said, at 6 AM. I came back about 9 o'clock because my battery ran out. I didn't fully charge it, but it was about 87%, I think it was. So, it wouldn't last much longer either way. Yeah. So, it's a real battery drainer, but it's a really good fun game to play. So yes, that's my review of Pokemon Go. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Also, another big problem, I don't face this myself, but Pokestops can be quite hard to come across if you live in a very empty place, as to say. Luckily, because I'm in the UK and everything's more compact, I don't really have that problem. But I can imagine some places like America, it can be a bit of a problem. Oh, it's so hard. Yes, I just wanted to say what do you think about Pokemon Go, because I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. I caught so many Pokemon. I don't even know what I've caught. I can't even remember. But I caught a Tatini, of course. I have caught one Tatini. There was one Tatini I did miss, but I have caught one Tatini. Got a Lickitung. I got a Pinsir. And I don't know anything else really. I can't remember off the top of my head. I got a Seaking. That's not that impressive. It has like 900 combat power. And I also caught a Slowbro earlier today, which also had about 900 combat power as well. So everything's going well on it. It's so cool. It's so fun to play. I think I'm level 16? I don't know. I used Lucky Egg earlier and I got a level. Yeah, I think we went through level 15 really fast because I used Lucky Egg earlier and I was just involving loads of Pokemon whilst being next to 2 Pokestarts with Pokelaws in them. Perfect. But nevertheless, yeah, it's a really great game. And if you haven't got it, I would highly recommend to get it. It's getting more available in more areas now, which is really good. I'm really happy they're doing that. But if you have got the opportunity to actually play it, I would highly recommend it. And I highly recommend playing it with a friend because it is so much more fun playing with a friend. Because you just walk around and you'll be like, hey, there's a Squirtle over there. And you both be like, oh my god, it's a Squirtle! Oh! And you go over and catch it. It's so much more fun. You're like, oh, there's a Pokestop over there. Like, literally, on all Journey's walks, when we go out walking to play this game, we would just go like, woo, 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 as a route. Because we're just going over the place trying to get all these Pokestops. And really, we just go, whoop, 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 whoop. Or something like that. It makes sense, doesn't it? Sort of. Basically, we just take the longest route back home just to get all the Pokestops. And I love that about this. And it's also getting me more exercise, which is a much needed thing. But yes, I'm going to start talking about Pokemon Go now. It is so awesome. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend you to play it if you haven't already played it. Even if the servers are crap, I still highly recommend it. Just be patient with it. You'll get there eventually. It is an awesome game. But anyway, I'm going to move on to Casements now. So if you have a question for me, just hashtag Casements in the comments below. Right there. And I'll answer it next week on Vlognesday. First question is from Normal. A lot of questions this week is from Normal. And he asks, if you were the richest person on the world, what would you do with the money? Well, to be fair, I'm not one of those type of people who want a mansion. I just want a small little place. I'm not too fussed about it. As long as I've got my own gaming room with all my gaming stuff in it and maybe like a little studio room, it'd be amazing for me. So, I wouldn't buy like a massive house. I'd buy like a little house, I think. Get loads of games, get loads of gaming equipment, get like a VR. Yeah. And just, I keep a lot of money in my savings account as well, just in case. But I also want to donate a lot of money to charity. That is something I really want to do. And it's like, something I really want to do in the future with this channel is to just do charity streams or something like that. Just to raise awareness of charities and just do something good for the world. I think that'd be so amazing. So that would be something I would really love to do as well if I had loads of money. And also I want to help out other YouTubers because I know how tough it can be for YouTubers to get on doing YouTube. So if there's a YouTuber out there who's really dedicated to doing YouTube, upload daily and communicate with their community a lot, I would love to support them and just lend them some money or give them some money and just to support them to get bigger on YouTube, because I know how difficult it can get out there being a YouTuber. So that's something I would love to do if I was rich. Another comment from Nomo, and he says he's recently came back from the US and it's really cool there. He likes it more than the UK. Has loads of skyscrapers, 300,000 plus people or something like that. I'm trying to remember this on top of my head. But yeah, I wouldn't really know. I don't think I've really gone to like the heart of the US. Well, I went to Florida, but I don't really remember skyscrapers and stuff there. I just remember this road, and we rented a house that had a swimming pool in the back garden. It was really nice. We also went to like Disney World and such. That was fun. But yes, I honestly think I would prefer UK more so. I mean, it does sound really interesting going to a place like that and living in like an apartment. That'd be really cool. But I like the UK because it's more compact. I said that earlier about how it's compact, and I like that about the UK, so I'll stay here. Next question from Nomo, and he asks Legend of Zelda or Pokemon Go? Has to be Legend of Zelda. I mean, I am crazy about Legend of Zelda, and despite I'm crazy about Pokemon Go as well, I much prefer the Legend of Zelda still. Sorry. I mean, to be honest, Pokemon Go is pretty much just a phase right now. It's not like a permanent thing compared to the Legend of Zelda, so Zelda. Another comment from Noah, and he says, story time! Woohoo! And he says, 3 little piggies went into a brick house. How did the wolf destroy the house? He huffed and he puffed and he fainted. The 3 little piggies felt bad for the wolf. But little did the piggies know that the wolf was joking. He was just pretending just so he can gobble the piggies up. The end. Poor piggies. Poor piggies. Although he didn't actually destroy the house, he just ate the piggies. Another question for Noah, and he asks, what is your favourite game starting with the letter A? I say Assassin's Creed, because I already said, well, I always said Assassin's Creed was my favourite game series. It's not as much of my favourite game series now because it's the Samii. I'm just not enjoying Assassin's Creed as much as I used to. It just seems like it's just repeating itself. But I think my favourite one is probably Revelations, just because you play as Ezio, and I really like Ezio. He's really cool. Next question is from James, and he asks, how excited are you that Pokemon Go is out in the UK officially? I mean, not like it's on the other New Zealand servers or anything. It's pretty cool, but the servers are still crap, so it hasn't really affected me as much. I'm more excited that Pokemon Go is actually released in general, rather than just in the UK, because it's still being crappy. Last question this week is from Jay. I know this technically isn't a cake run, but I thought this was quite important to talk about. And he asks, will you ever open a PO box so we can send you stuff? I would absolutely love it if I could open a PO box. And I'm not too sure what the pricing is. When I last checked, before I last checked, it was like £70. And for some odd reason now it seems like it's £30 a month, which seems a lot cheaper. But I still don't know if I would be willing to open one. I do want to, but I don't actually know how much we'll get from doing one. I mean, it'd be so cool if we could just do like an opening every Vlognesday. That'd be amazing. Oh my god. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I will open a PO box. Do you want one? If you want a PO box, you can send me stuff. Just say, aye! Aye! But yes, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. And that's all vacations for this week on Vlognesday. Woo! Woo! If you have a question for me, just hashtag case in the comments below and I'll answer it next week on Vlognesday. So, other than going about Pokemon Go, I'm going to go on a bit about Black Desert. I've been playing Black Desert still. My new favourite game, other than Pokemon Go. And it's just so addictive. I've been doing loads of quests. I actually did a live stream the other day as well, which is really awesome and fun. Thank you for those who joined. And I just did some Black Desert. I ended up dying, and I was brought back far away. And I ended up just doing loads of quests in the end. But it was still fun. I really enjoyed it. And it's such a good game. I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually pretty impressed I'm actually still playing it. Which actually says a lot about this game. Because I'm still playing it. I also got Monster Hunter Generations. I haven't been playing that as much because I got loads of other things to do, such as Black Desert, editing, recording, Pokémon Go, all these things to do, so I haven't really been playing Monster Hunter Generations that much. But that has been so much fun as well recently. I've been playing that with Phil. I pretty much have not been doing any of the single player stuff because I've been doing multiplayer stuff with Phil. And we haven't even done that much, we've probably done like 5 or 6 missions or something. But that's been fun as well. Woo! I feel like this Monster Hunter, I feel like this Vlognesday has been dragging out a bit, so I'm going to shut up and leave this Vlognesday here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, comment, subscribe. All of it is so great for you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Follow my social medias down below, right there. And that's it with this video of Vlognesday. Hope you enjoyed it and have a cake-tastic day. Bye-bye! And I freaking leveled my Raptor's hair to a Raptor cake. I think that involved it. There you go, I fixed your face! I got rid of all the wrong. I can't remember if I said or not, but I've been awake all night. I had an all-nighter, so I'm a bit... might not be able to tell. I'm going to have a monster later on, but I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule because at the moment my sleeping schedule is like going to bed about 4 AM and waking up at 1 PM. Which isn't good. It's not good at all. So I'm trying to fix it. Boom!